Get up early just to watch the news, so I have the time to figure out the truth. More often than not, it doesn't seem to add up, but it doesn't matter either way, we're stuck. I used to bitch and whine about the guy in charge. All it did was set a weight upon my heart. So more and more I find it's better just to read and educate myself on what this country needs. We don't need to highlight arguments. That just sets friendships on fire. What we need is to take down the fence and build each other up higher. MSNBC and Fox and CNN are owned by corporate entertainment. They promote stories that make you want to tune in, with some stupid advertisements sprinkled in. Hey! To highlight arguments that just sets friendships on fire. What we need is to take down the fence and build each other up higher. So remember this, the next story you hear. Separate the facts from parts that are full of fear. More often than not, your stress rate will go down, and you'll stop arguing on Facebook like a clown. And you'll stop arguing on Facebook like a clown. And you'll stop arguing on Facebook like a clown. TK365 tonight is episode 211. This tune is called Take Down the Fence. Sounds good to me. One of the things that I feel like I've tried to avoid as much in my life in the last few years is politics. It really started for myself. Tell a little biographical story here. It started for myself when I started reading Rolling Stone in like 2002, and reading articles about George Bush from there. And I mean, I've been into politics a lot. It's kind of gotten worse and worse, and as the years went by, you know, I campaigned for John Kerry in 2004. What a mistake that was. And then, you know, the Obama years, and then Trump, and it's like it's gotten so like crazy with everything. It's like there's people you avoid now because of politics, and it's so wasteful, and it hurts when you know that there are friends, people that you know used to be friends with or at least were cool with, and now like you avoid them, and it feels really wrong, and it is wrong, and that's why it feels wrong, because it is wrong, and we got to figure out a way to separate the divide and get back to being friends with everybody, because it's just strange. It just feels weird these days. Um, so that's kind of the story of the song. Um, and the influence in this song is funny because it feels like a Jack Johnson song. I also feel like there's some wallflowers in that tune. Just the way that I'm kind of singing in more of the monotone things. It feels more Jacob Dylan than anything. But one of the things that I will take from this tune, personally, is my friend Matt Bennett, who I play guitar for his band. He plays keys in my band. One of the things that Matt tells me he does a lot is, instead of getting in arguments with people or stuff, he reads and educates himself on things. And it's been a big influence on myself, because there's a lot of times where I will start arguing something that I know enough about, that I've heard from the news or like a glancing below, but I don't know completely ins and outs. And I think that I've done a lot more research in the last couple of years and trying to understand some stuff before I get too upset about it, which is cool. And that's definitely Matt's influence on myself. Just trying to keep me on more of the narrow, probably being more educated is always the better answer. So that's always, I think that's a good idea to, if there's something you don't understand, you got to go find out why, whether it's more difficult for you, or you have to go rent the book from the library or do some, video watching, who knows. But it's best to find more out about something before you get mad about it, regardless of what the issues are. Because I feel like the more somebody is educated, I think it lends to, conversationally it's better. There's just so many things that I think are better. So that's the point of the song. I guess thanks to the Wallflowers and Jack Johnson and Matt Bennett, I guess, for getting those stories together. So one other thing I'd like to note that I wrote, it's now 10:50 p.m., so I'm still within my day range. But the last song I wrote was at 8:15 a.m. yesterday, and it's really wild because it's still the next day, but it's almost like I've been on vacation for a whole day, like from writing a song. It's weird. Like, I don't want to make a habit of that, because then you're running short on time or whatnot. But it was pretty cool. Like, it felt like a break last night. Like, it's just like, well, I didn't have to record anything. It's wild when you try to do them every day. Now that I'm not trying to do them at a certain time every day, just as long as they're in for a calendar date, it's kind of wild. So anyway, thanks for watching these videos consistently and watching the way that my brain's work, in a way, if I'm not scripted, how odd my thought patterns can go sometimes. Yeah, thanks for watching. This is my attempt at trying to write an original song every day for anybody who hasn't seen these videos before. It's called TK365 here on Facebook at Tony Kellogg, musician. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time. Peace. Really, peace, because like the song